This week, we are in for a weather roller coaster ride as temperatures slide up and down. And of course, March starts on Friday.
Already coming up. And that means spring is around the corner, but many of you may have already seen signs of spring popping up with daffodils. That also means allergy season will be popping too. So how do you prepare? Senior health correspondent Monica Robbins explains why sooner is better than later.
Yeah, because Jessica told me this week is going to feel like a dose of Cedar Point before we're ready for it. And most of us can't wait for spring, but if you're one who finds the blossoming of trees miserable thanks to the puffs of pollen they emit, well, you're not alone. Tree pollen, grass, even mold, thanks to the rainy days we're in for, are the biggest culprits of spring allergies. Usually most people wait until allergy season is in full swing before they start taking that allergy medication. And while the medications can help with hay fever, sneezing, runny nose, and itchy eyes, now is a good time to start using some of them.
If they know their symptoms are about to start up, I would start those nasal steroids, nasal sprays now, because they can take a little bit of time to work. The antihistamines, they can start when their symptoms really start up with the itching and the sneezing. So they'll just use those as needed if the nasal steroids aren't doing their job.
Now, it's really important to remember we are not out of cold and flu season either, so be aware those sneezes and sniffles can be related to a virus. Allergies come with itchy, watery eyes, ears and throat, wheezing, and long-lasting symptoms. Colds and flu can have fever, chills, sore throat, and body aches. Now, you don't want to use those nasal steroids for colds, and Dr. Hong cautions against using nasal decongestants, which are different than the steroid antihistamine sprays, because if you use them more than 3 to 5 days, your nose can actually become addicted and you can become even more stuffed up because you'll keep needing more. Now, that doesn't happen with the nasal steroids or the antihistamines, Matt.
Okay, important clarification. So one of the questions that pops up is, what about people who don't want to take medication for allergies? Are there options?
Yeah, absolutely there are options. You can consult with an allergist. You can sign up for allergy shots, which is minuscule amounts of what you're allergic to build your immunity, or sublingual immunotherapy, which is actually a tiny tablet you put under your tongue instead of getting the shot. And coming up at 5, I'll explain the latest research out of Cleveland Clinic indicating it may be possible to cure certain food allergies. I'll explain that at 5.
Okay, looking forward to that. Monica Robbins, thank you.
Curing certain food allergies, that is a tease because so many people, you know, I'm not included, but a lot of my loved ones do deal with food allergies that impact them greatly. So that could be a real game changer.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we have several people in our family that deal with that. And it's also, I mean, this is a conversation. It's one of those stories every year.
Oh, yeah.
It's like allergy season comes around, and it seems funny that we're talking about it. Is this earlier than normal that we're talking about it?
Kind of feels like it, but apparently we got to get ahead of it, folks.
Yep, got to get ahead of it.
So there you have it, especially